Good morning, my friends. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis where I am journeying through my 40s, working to get my poop in a group. Normally I would say I'm working so hard, but July I really wasn't working very hard. I kind of gave myself a break for the month. Spoiler, it's now August. We're getting back on track. So here we are in my bathroom. If you're new, this is going to seem weird, but part of my journey is a physical health journey, and I am going to be stepping on my scale in just a moment, and we're going to see where I am weight-wise. So in order to get my poop in a group, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health, and again, this is part of my physical health journey. So, as I mentioned, July was kind of all over the place for me. I needed a little bit of a mental break. I'd been going pretty hard on the budget, going pretty hard on the health. My weight had kind of plateaued, wasn't really seeing results. I just needed a little bit of a break. It was also my birthday. I had vacation coming up. My roommate's kids are in town. I just needed some time. I did keep going to the gym, but I just really wasn't focused on anything. So I was out of town last week at my church camp, which is my happy place, which is my reset. I feel so much better. I feel so much better mentally. I am tired because I'm always tired when I come back from high. I also got a bee sting, which I don't even think you can see anymore. Oh yeah, you can. Y'all, I'm having the weirdest reaction to this bee sting, and it's almost making me feel like I'm making it up, but I got stung randomly in the shower on Sunday morning. This guy stung me while I was washing my hair, which is why it's in such a weird place. Like, my hand was up here and he got me. And it's been itchy and swollen and painful. And it's Wednesday now and it's still very uncomfortable. I feel like my hand itches. And I feel like also maybe I'm making that up because I don't think that that's an actual thing. I have no idea. I've just never had a reaction like this to a bee sting. Normally they hurt for like 30 minutes and then I'm fine. I don't know if it's because it's here and I keep like setting my elbow and stuff and it's aggravating me. So I don't know. Anyway, that's a side note. That has nothing to do with anything. Well, it is kind of why I didn't go to the gym yesterday because I just was tired and not feeling good and my arm was really hurting. So I did not go to the gym yesterday, which normally I go on Tuesdays. So I filmed a weigh-in on the 19th. I have not posted that because I ran out of time to make that video. But on that I was 268.2 pounds, which was up from my previous weigh-in because I had skipped on the 12th because that was my birthday week. So on the 5th I was 267 pounds and on the 19th I was 268.2 pounds. So I was up 1.2 pounds. That was from my birthday week. I knew what that was. So now I had to skip last week because it was at high. I didn't have my scale with me. So now we're going to step on the scale and see where I am compared to last week, which again, 268.2. We're going to turn this around and see where I am. So you go away for a week, you forget how to use your camera. 267. So I am heading back in the right direction. 267. To close out this section, I always do a full body. This is what I look like currently. Today, I didn't even tell you what day it is. It's August the 2nd, Wednesday, August the 2nd. And this is what I am looking like today. Okay, and there's my book. So you can see what I weighed. 267 on the 5th, which actually I weighed in on the 6th, that was a Thursday. And then I skipped the 12th, and I was 268.2 on the 19th, which was a no spend day. And then I skipped last week because I was out of town. And then today I was 267 again. So we are getting back on this. We're back where I was at the beginning of July. Here comes Saturday Becky, probably to sum this up, and I will see you all in just a sec. Hey guys, it's Monday Becky. So I'm so off. This weekend completely escaped me. Saturday, I had every intention of filming this video, but I had plans, so I got up and I went to the gym because I hadn't been to the gym in like weeks. So I went to the gym on Saturday morning and I got my workout in, and then I ran and I got coffee and picked up some breakfast tacos and came home, and I got home just in time for my therapy appointment, because that's an online thing. So I went to my therapy appointment, and then I didn't have time to eat or drink my coffee. So then after my therapy appointment, I was sitting there eating my coffee and drinking my tacos, as you do. Eating my tacos and drinking my coffee, and I was just hanging out with Nathan and Jaden, and we were visiting, and then I was like, all of a sudden I looked at the clock and I was like, I gotta get in the shower, because I was going to watch Barbie movie with my friend Kelly, and then also Alex wanted to come. So ran and got in the shower, left, went over to Flicks, and we watched the Barbie movie. I still loved it the second time. Did that, and then I had to run a couple of errands. My stuff I was talking about, if you watched my check-in on Friday, I did get my stuff from Torrid. Got my new bra. Look at how cute that is. And the shirt, unfortunately, the shirt is just way too big for me, which is a great problem to have, but it's still a problem. So I got my shirt, I got my new bra, and picked those things up. Got some new hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. Went to Costco, picked up some food, and by the time I got home, I was sitting in the Whataburger parking lot waiting for some milkshakes, because I had told Alex that if he didn't order the milkshake from the movie theater, because they're really expensive there, that I would pick him up one on the way home. I was like, it's 5 o'clock already. So then, of course, by the time I came home, I had to make dinner. Nathan was doing oil changes. I hung out with him for a little bit. And the day was over, went to bed. And then the next day, got up, went to church. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I ended up going to the Bob Bullock Museum yesterday, which was amazing. And I had such a good time. The kids have an aunt and uncle that live up in Dallas, and they have some cousins. And so every year while the kids are in town, we try to get the kids together so they can hang out, and so they came down to Austin, and in Bob Bullock is the Texas State History Museum, and it's downtown Austin. It's right by the Capitol. If you're not familiar with Austin or with Texas, it's a really cool museum, and they have a bunch of exhibits that stay the same, but then they have a bunch of different rotating exhibits and changing exhibits, and I hadn't been there in a few years. I used to go pretty frequently, but I apparently hadn't been there since 2017. Because the last traveling exhibit that I saw was the Stevie Ray Vaughan exhibit. And so it's changed quite a bit. They have African American art as their traveling exhibit right now, so that was interesting. And then they have a big, I can't remember the name of the ship. What's the name of the ship? La Bella. The La Bella ship that sunk off the coast of somewhere. It was a Spanish ship. They have the actual ship there. Like parts of it, obviously it's all rotted away because it's from like the 1600s or something. But anyway, that's all on the first floor, and then the like further up you go, the more modern the history. So then there's like obviously the Alamo is there because it's about Texas, and then you go up and there's things about ACL and the space exploration and the oil industry, and it's just really interesting. I like that museum a lot. I like museums. I love history, and we spent hours there. And then we went to dinner, and then they came back here and we visited, and by the time everybody left, it was like 11 o'clock almost. So I did not get this video up yesterday, so I'm super sorry. But I did have a really great weekend. It just kind of evaporated, and I didn't get the video up like I intended to. But I am going to get this video up today, even if it's already after, it's almost 6 o'clock now. But I promised y'all a video, and I'm going to give you one. So, as you can see from the weigh-in that you just watched, I'm the exact same way as I was in the last video that you watched, which is good, because I will insert a clip right here. Okay, again, 267 is what I was 2 weeks ago. 268.2. You know what? I'm not mad about only 1.2 pounds after the week I had. That was totally worth it. So 268.2 is where I'm at today. Of the weigh-in that I did on the 19th of July, where I was up. So I went from 267 to 268.2, and then I didn't weigh in while I was at high. So I was 267, didn't weigh in the week of my birthday. Then I was up the week after my birthday, obviously. And then I didn't weigh in the week of high, and then I'm back down to 267 even. So that's where I'm at right now. I have not heard back from my doctor, my nutritionist, weight loss doctor.
And I know she said that she had some personal stuff going on and she was in the process of transitioning and leaving that practice and transitioning me to another doctor in that practice. So I don't know if that's why I haven't heard back, but I messaged her today. She said she wasn't fully leaving the practice. She was still going to be there. She just wasn't going to be actively seeing patients anymore. So I messaged her today, and I did get a message back from her nurse saying that she would relay my message to Amanda, who's my nurse practitioner that I see, saying that she would relay the message to Amanda about, because if you remember my last video, which you may not because it's like been a whole month since I posted one of these, but I talked about how the Topamax really doesn't seem to be curbing my cravings anymore. Like my sweet cravings are back where they were, and they are just, I mean, I might as well not be taking that medication at this point. So I really want to increase that, and now it's time to refill that med again. And before I do, I really would like her to call in that increased medication. So I did message her today in the portal to see if we can get that going. So hopefully I can hear back from her, and we can actually get this weight loss thing going again now that July is over. July was my like, be kind to myself, don't really worry too much. I mean, I didn't want to lose focus on my like long-term goals, but I wasn't going to overly prioritize anything. I was just going to be gracious to myself and give myself the month of July. And honestly, I'm still not going to super hyper focus on weight in August because it is still summer. The boys still are here, but I am more back on track, and definitely more back on track with budgeting, though it is ice ball. And I do have to possibly buy a dress, definitely alter a dress, if not buy a dress, and pay for the ticket and do a donation. But it's not going to be anything like July was. July was a lot more spendy, but it's okay. These are my goals. This is what it was. So yeah, exactly where I started the month of July. Hopefully we will see me go down and not up this month, and that's where I am. How was your July? Are you now trying to play catch up? I know somebody commented, and y'all, I didn't get to comments this weekend like I had planned, so I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll have time this evening, or definitely this week sometime. I will respond to the comments. I know they're there. I'm sorry. I have no idea where like I know where high went. I know I was busy. I knew I wouldn't get to things, but the week after high and then the weekend, gone. I have no idea where they went. So I'm so sorry. Work has been so busy, and then I'm just tired afterwards. My brain doesn't work anymore, and then I just want to go to bed. And then the weekend was just so packed that I just don't even know what's happening. But anyway, somebody commented and said that their months were the exact opposite. July was really, really like frugal, and they were able to save, and then it was like the 5th or something of August, and they were already way over budget for August. And I was like, oh, so how is your August going? Is your August looking better than July, or are you like that person and already overspent in August? I hope that you are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.